Hello, everyone, and happy Friday. Thank you for joining us for this special Up to Speed live today. Now, we've got a special someone here with us today. Hans, happy to have you.
Lovely to be here. Always great to be on Up to Speed.
Yes, well, I know you have some updates that you want to share with the V team. Have at it.
Yeah, now we had quite a lot of information coming out this morning. So let me go through a little bit of what we have announced this morning in the leadership changes we have done. So first of all, you all know that I've been leading the Verizon Consumer Group now for a couple of months, which I've been truly enjoying. It's a great team and work with them and seeing also the momentum they're building. But we all knew that that was not the long-term solution. So I've been working together with my HR partner, Sam, to see that we are actually evaluating all the best external candidate and internal candidate to have the right person in place. And today, this morning, we announced Sam Pat, that is today running Verizon Business Group as the new leader for Verizon Consumer Group. And I couldn't be more excited because Sam Pat, he has worked basically in every function in the organization. He has worked with wireless, he works in business group, the media group, of course, working with all the tools that we have in a company in the network. So he is a great guy that really knows about execution and operations. Very excited about that. He will continue the work with the consumer group about this continued segmentation, seeing that we take advantage of all the assets we have right now when the C-band comes out, the fixed wireless access and all of that. So we're 100% aligned on that, so it's going to be great to have it in the place. That meant, of course, that our consumer group, when he moves over to the consumer group, we need to appoint somebody in the business group. And I'm really happy to announce that our head of networks today, Kyle Milady, will take over Verizon Business Group. And there's no one that knows our networks better than Kyle. But not only that, Kyle is spending a lot of time with customers and their challenges and how the network can help. So he's going to be a great asset together with the business group team that is really having a momentum in their business right now to see that we continue that. Of course, focus on the momentum in wireless, but also in fixed wireless access. And then, of course, work with the new opportunities like IoT, etc., mobile edge compute, private 5G networks. And then the challenge with the declining wireline. And there's no one better than Kyle that knows how to deal with that and all the ins and outs of the network, giving his history in the company and, of course, leading the network. Finally, of these moves, we needed to appoint somebody, of course, leading network and technology. I'm so happy to announce Joe Russo. Joe is today, he has a long tenure in Verizon, but also he is running engineering today, touching everything where engineering in wireline, wireless, the cloud, or the network, and the radio network. So he is a really good feeling for the network, and also he has been critical in many of the emergencies with customers when we really need to see that the networks are working as best as it can. So he will continue to focus to extend our leadership in the network, and of course using the C-band, the deployment of the C-band, and leveraging the Verizon Intelligent Edge Network. So all these three movements are of course coming from within, and really happy about that, showing the bench strength we have, and all these leaders are immediately transitioning to the jobs. It's going to take some time because everybody needs to hand over, but they are immediate, and we're all really focused on it. Should not be any drop of momentum in any area. We will continue. I've talked to all the leadership teams today and yesterday about their need to continue to execute fast and doing everything we need to do. We still are not really where we want to be. We're not really satisfied with our performance, but with these leaders, I think we are actually accelerating our strategy. At the same time, we announced that Matt Ellis, our CFO, the last 6.5 years, and with the company for 10 years, he has decided to pursue opportunities outside our company. So, but who is better than explain why he wanted to do that to have Matt himself here? So Matt, where are you? He's coming here. Matt,
yes.
Tell us.
Yes.
What you're thinking?
Well, so 6.5 years is a long time, and I think we were both surprised yesterday when Jim told us that the longest-serving CFO in Verizon's history. So that says how long it's been, and it's been a tremendous privilege. an honor to serve in the role in such a fantastic organization. You know, I'm going to take a little time off and decide, you know, what I want to do next. I haven't taken any real time off in 30 years, so you know, we'll figure that out. And it's been a tremendous privilege working with the whole team, but the finance team especially. They've done tremendous work. It's been a lot of fun working with them, and you know, I'm really excited about the fact that I get to hand over the reins to Tony Skiadas, who's been such a strong partner for my whole time at the company here. So he's going to do a great job. I can tell you the rest of the company is in good hands with the finance team where it is today. And I look forward to watching the great things the company will do in the future. Be here for, you know, we're going to do a smooth transition over the next couple of months and working with everyone to make sure that that goes smoothly. And then I'll probably be sitting somewhere on the beach watching the rest of you do.
Yeah, so what's a little bit different here is that the timing for Matt, he's actually stepping down 1st of May, so he will continue. And the other thing that you mentioned is, of course, the bench strength we have built in our finance team. So Tony will come in. Tony Skiadas, our corporate controller, to run. But we also have another announcement that...
Yeah, so pleased to announce that Mary Lee Stillwell will backfill behind Tony as our Chief Accounting Officer. And, you know, Mary Lee's been with us for a little while now. She's got great experience in this space, and it's just shows the bench strengths we've had, number of moves we've made in finance the past few months. It shows what a great team we have.
Great. I will not thank you now because you have still a lot of work still to be done here because you're not going. But of course, we are grateful for everything you've done so far. But there's still more to do, and the transition will go smooth between you and Tony. I'm certain about that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Thank you. So finally on that comment, so Tony will step in and take over Matt's job. Then Tony has not the plans to stay 6.5 years. So that means that I also told the market that we will start the process to find a long-term solutions for a CFO successor. Important is that Tony is there, Mary Lee is there, and both of them will be handling this transition without any problem, and a very strong leadership team in finance. So all that we announced this morning, and I have to say I'm really proud of that. We have so many great leaders that are stepping in. Many or all of them are multi-skilled, work in many functions of the company, so they can help understand the other units. So we get this union between all our units and execution. I'm really proud of that. So for me, it's a great day. Very excited about all these changes.
A lot of changes, but very exciting.
Changes. And of course, a lot of changes when you talk about it in 7 minutes. But for me, I worked with it together with Sam, our head of HR, for many months to think through this talent management, assessment, and all of that. So it's a very long, because you want to do right in these changes. But when you explain it in 7 minutes, it feels like, wow, that was a lot in change. Yeah, it's a lot of change, but it's also very well planned. We have a great bench of people in this company, fantastic V-teamers that are in position.
A lot to look forward to, and I know we can look forward to hearing from our leaders as well. So we'll learn more, and we'll have them on up to speed. We're always happy to have them.
They are probably eager to come here.
I've
given them some slack a couple of weeks to get into the jobs, but definitely they should come and start talking to the teams as soon as possible as we start this transition right now. I will actually start talking to Sampat in the afternoon because we haven't had time on that because the appointments came very late, which they should do, and then we announce immediately. So we will start having those conversations right now.
A lot of work to be done. Thank you, Hans, for that update. Anything else that you want to update?
Yeah, I want to update on a couple of other things while I'm here and invited. No, I think first of all, it's the Employee Appreciation Day today.
It is.
So I would like to address all of the V-teamers sincerely from my heart and thanking you for all the hard work you're doing. You're a unique bunch of people supporting the vision and the mission of Verizon, coming and doing your work every day. If you're in the field, in the office, wherever you are, you're a critical person. And I just want to extend mine and the executive team, the board, thank you to all of you. And today, maybe you think a little bit more about what it means to you. to be part of this company and how important all our colleagues, all our V-teamers are to do this work as successful as possible. But we also have more, as it is the appreciation day, the employee appreciation day, so we probably have some good news as well. So why don't we ask Sam to talk about some other news?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so Sam, where are you?
Hello.
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 Hello, hello. Yes, Employee Appreciation Day.
Yes.
I think one of the things I would start with is we have just talked about we've never had better assets than we have today. But the most important asset is our V team. And so a true huge thank you for everything that you do day in and day out, especially those V-teamers who are in the stores, in the field, on the road, answering calls and talking to our customers 24/7. We could not do what we do without them. So just a huge, incredible thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I know all of our leaders as well.
Absolutely.
But as Employee Appreciation Day, one thing that's really cool about March is this is our Stock Together program. So we will be having those awards go out, which is a massive, broad-based equity award program, and we are the only company of our size that does it at this scale across the board. So super exciting, and it's just a teaser because we're gonna drop a video to you later today in an e-card where you'll get lots of information about Stock Together. This is our 3rd year.
Yeah.
And Stock Together, it vests in thirds over those 3-year periods. So if you've been here all 3 years, this is a nice month for you. And so that information is going to hit your Fidelity account on March 30th. So one small way for us to say thank you for all the tremendous work that we see our V-teamers do every single day.
Wow, I'm looking forward to that. V-team, make sure that you check out the episode with Sam later today with Andy. A little teaser for you. I like that. Thank you so much, Sam, for joining us.
Thank you, Sam.
All right, Hans. Any final closing remarks for the
I have
V-team?
a lot to say today, as you heard, and a lot of changes. I think also what Sam said is super important. We continue with our Stock Together. We understand the importance of all our employees and the work you're doing for our company. The other thing is that if you have a Friday, you're going to meet friends this week and family, so you have a chance to talk to them. I think you should talk to them about the strength we're putting in the leadership, the acceleration of our strategy we're going to do with the new leaders, very well-known leaders, very good leaders. That's going to take us to the next step. So we're all excited. And you can say that Hans is very excited, which I am, both for that, but also that is a day of appreciation of all the V-teamers. That's important for me. And I met many of you out in the field because I've done a lot of field visits the last couple of months, and I know the excitement is out there, the momentum is there, the energy is there. Just keep that up, all of you, because it's so important for our customers. The customers see that energy is so important. So once again, I thank you all, and I guess that summarized a lot of new information.
A lot of the new information, but thank you so much for joining and giving it all to the V-team in a great way. We appreciate having you.
Thank you.
Thank you, V-team, for watching, and until next time, you're up to speed.